Hi guys, it's Boeta Chamberlain here, and this is the final whistle.
Hello and welcome back to the final whistle, brought to you by the Rugby Connection podcast. Well, it's finally happened. We are in the Shark Tank with our first ever Sharks player. He has been tearing it up in the URC at both 10 and at fullback, and he likes to score against the big European teams on the Champions Cup as well. It's Boeta Chamberlain. Boeta, thank you so much for coming on. How are you getting on?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Your first Sharks player. I'm quite honoured to be that.
Yeah, first ever Sharks player. There can only ever be one, and it's you. So,
oh, thank you for that.
You're very welcome. First question, we ask all our guests this just to get the ball rolling. What actually got you into rugby in the first place?
Why did I enter rugby?
Yeah, what got you into rugby?
So it's a funny story. So I was like 5 or 6 years old when I told my dad, listen, I wanna play rugby. Because I always used to watch the Boks play against New Zealand and all those. And I always got so upset if the Boks lost against them. And I told my dad, no, I wanna play rugby. So he said, okay, fine. So he took me to my first training session, and I just made my name so bad. I was running around in the backfield, not knowing what's going on. So I was actually wasting his time as well, and took me off the field. Probably gave me one of the biggest hidings of my life, saying that you can't do that. And the next day I went past, and I told my dad, listen, I want to try it again. And he said, okay, but remember what happened last time. So are you sure you want to do it? I said, yeah, no, I'm 100% sure I will. So next day I went to training, scored 5 tries, got back to my dad and said, listen, okay, I'm on it. This is what I want to do one day.
Right. Massive difference in just a day apart. Fair play to you for that.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I love that. We have got a fan question. I'm going to chuck a fan question out here very early. It's from Mitchell Bukes, I want to say. I might have butchered that name. He asked, how did the nickname Boeta come about?
So I have a 7-year, the gap between me and my sister is 7 years. She's older than me. And then when my mom was pregnant with me, she told everyone she's not getting a booty, but she's getting a buta. So that means brother. And then when I was born, the nickname brother just stuck.
All right, okay. No, I actually thought your name was Boeta. So
no.
I've just seen in the corner there, it says Henry. So it was all along.
All a lie, yeah.
That's fine. I like that. I did figure that. I'm guessing Mitchell knows you personally then.
Mitchell, I don't know. I don't know Mitchell. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. I just because the way that he wrote the question, there was like a laughing face. I'm like, I feel like he knows you personally then. So maybe I don't know.
No, maybe if I see a photo, then probably will.
We've got not a fan question. We've got a question from our co-host Cam, who is actually a Sharks fan, so he's very jealous that I'm chatting with you today. He's asked, how are you adapting to Euro rugby, like European rugby? How are you adapting to that?
Yeah, it's been a dream come true, actually, to be part of a tournament such as the European tournament or European Cup. But yeah, we just try and see it as another game. We don't try to overthink it too much as shit, okay, we actually going to play against these kind of teams or these kind of people. We just see it as another opportunity to grow and to get better on the field.
That's fair. I like that. I love the mentality of that as well, because every team should be like that. It's not, oh God, it's this team. No, go for it. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I was just going to ask, is there any similarities like in Northern Hemisphere rugby to Southern Hemisphere?
Well, the crowds make a big difference. That I'll tell you for free. The crowds are insane. But yeah, they're pretty similar, if I have to say it like that. It's not a big difference. It's just the names of the clubs. That's actually the biggest.
That's fair. I like that. Yeah, no, that's true. because usually people say that like Northern Hemisphere teams like to kick more, whereas Southern Hemispheres like to run more. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel...
Also, the weather. I think the weather plays a big difference. So they're not wrong if they say that. But we try and see it as it's very similar.
I love the fact that it's just different team names. I love that. That's so clever.
Yeah, no, that's basically all it is. And at the end of the day, it's still a game of rugby. 15 men on the field each side, but it's just the jersey that's different.
That's so good. I like that. Do you prefer playing at 10 or at fullback?
My preferred position is definitely fly off, number 10. But as long as I can represent the club, 15, I'm happy to play 15 as well. It's very similar to 10 as well, so it's not a big difference.
That's a safe answer, that, isn't it? just in case someone listens that, he doesn't like playing fullback.
Yeah, and I have to think about it as well.
No, it's like it was just because it was going to because you're our guest. I'll give you both questions anyway, just because we can. It was to set you up. It was, who is your dream? So say you're at fly half. Who is your dream scrum half? You can pick one from the past and one from present. You don't have to have ever played with them. Just in all of world rugby.
Yes, like it. In the past, I have to go with Rugby.
Nice, very good. Love that.
Yeah, and present, I would have to go with probably Aaron Smith or TJ Perenara.
Oh, solid. Who do you prefer of those two? Who do you prefer, Aaron Smith or TJ?
Well, yes, I've played against both. So, it's tough because they also two different players. Hopefully no one listens to it now, but I'll have to go with Aaron Smith.
That's fine. That's fair. I mean, he's got over 100 caps for a reason, so.
Yeah, it's a difficult call, but yeah, I'm going to have to go with Aaron.
That's fair. Same question, but this time you're at fullback, and you can pick a left wing and a right wing. Again, both past and both present.
Ooh.
I feel that one might be harder for you.
Damn it, that just made it so much harder. If you look at the all greats, Jonah Lomo, Brian Abana, James Small. Yes, like there's a lot. I would have to go 14 because I knew James Small personally. I have to pick James Small.
Of course, that's fair. I like that.
I just liked his attitude on the field. He had I can't swear on, but I had like a stuffy attitude on the field. No one's gonna beat me or no one's gonna get past me.
Yeah. No, you can swear. You can swear on the show if you want.
No. 11. Yes, like it. Chaslin is also there. Chaslin is
Chaslin special,
Yeah. But an all-time great, I have to go with Jonah Lomo.
I was going to test you there. Who's better, Jonah Lomo or Brian Abana?
It's again two different players. One runs over you, and the other one runs circles around you. So it's
true.
Two different players.
I feel like they could both switch it up if need be. I feel like Brian could run through you if called upon, and Jonah could run circles around you as well.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Brian is not. He's not small. So I wouldn't take the chance of letting him run over you because I mean he'll take it with both hands, I think, and definitely prove you wrong.
That's fair. Yeah, no, good. I would actually cheat and then, because I don't know James Small personally, I would move Brian to the number 14.
Okay. Yeah.
That's just me. I don't know because I don't know James Small personally. So, but I like your personal coach.
Yeah, no, James Small is unfortunately he's not with us anymore, but true legend.
They're all legends. Everyone you named there was a legend. So
yeah, no, 100%. But I'm just talking about personally. Like if you had to know, he's a great guy.
Yeah, no, we like the personal side of things on this show. So
yeah,
we'll stick with James Small. Did you have any idols growing up, like from the rugby world?
Yeah. First name John de Villiers. He was my schoolboy hero growing up.
Yeah. I keep forgetting we're like the same age, so like anyone you say will be like same to me.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I don't know how many years older he is, but because I was still primary school, beginning high school.
I'm trying to think because I'm 25 this year, so.
Okay, now I'm turning 24 this year, so.
Yeah, so about the same. Yeah.
Well, let's just say.
Yeah, Jean de Villiers would have played when I was, about start of high school. Yeah, about the same time as
Yeah, because he played. Yes, didn't he finish 2013, 2014?
I want to say finished 2015. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not sure when he finished, but yeah, I idolized him so much. Like, I would watch a game, and then after the game, I would go into the garden and try and replicate what he did.
Nice. I love that. I love that everyone has attempted to copy the exact, like their idol, regardless of who it is. They've always tried to do something similar to it, and it never works. I don't know why.
Never works. No, it always looks better on TV.
It does, yes. That's why you just leave it to them. Let them try it.
Let them do, and we can just watch.
Do you have any? What's your personal aims for the remainder of the season?
I would love to win a trophy with the Sharks. I would love to, because we already qualified for the round 16. I would love to be part of that whole Heineken Cup or the Championship Cup, like just the environment, just to experience what true legends of the game actually experienced years before me. And I don't care what trophy it is, URC, Heineken Cup, as long as we can lift that trophy at the end of the season, that will be a dream come true for me.
No, that's fair. I was just about to ask you the URC or the Champions Cup, and you could only pick one, but
yeah, it's difficult. I don't think I can pick one.
I know.
I would pick both. I'll be greedy and pick both.
Be greedy and pick both. Double champion. I like that. That's fair.
Yeah.
Is there any advice you've got for like young people wanting to break into rugby?
Yeah. Just never stop believing in yourself. I think that's the biggest thing. If you believe in yourself and you put your mind to it, anything is possible. As long as you put the hours in and just backing yourself. Because and you have to have that structure of someone helping you. And if you don't have that someone, I think that's the biggest problem with a lot of kids coming through. They don't have that structure behind them, or that support structure where they actually get pushed and get supported into doing what they love.
Yeah.
Just keep on pushing yourself. Dream big. The dreams are never too big. And just believe in yourself as much as possible.
I love that. I could not agree more with you there.
Yeah.
Final question for you, just before we go into something a little bit more personal, shall we say. What is your favourite venue to play at now, apart from obviously in the Shark Tank?
Yeah. I would say Leinster was probably one of the most special moments. Just to experience the Leinster crowd, singing, backing the team. One thing that stands out to me from all the teams overseas is when the opposition kicker kicks. How silent the crowd is compared to in South Africa. The first time we played in Munster as well. Munster is also unbelievable. But the first time we kicked there and the crowd just kept quiet after the game, all of us like, what the hell was that? Like, we don't know that. Like in South Africa, they cheer, they boo, they shout, they do whatever they want. Over there, everyone's just shh, and it's dead quiet. It's almost like, what the hell must I do now? Like, you don't feel comfortable while there's quiet.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same over there. Obviously, like when you've got the big screens in the stadium, if you're taking a a penalty kick or a conversion, it says like, please respect the kicker. Over here,
no.
so you have to be quiet, or they encourage you to be quiet.
I haven't seen that on the TV or on the big screen, but I mean, South Africans, they don't actually, they're just there for the beer, beer and friends. That's it.
Fair enough. We're going to go into something a little bit different now. This is getting to know you as a person.
Perfect.
So, cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Easy choice.
Yeah, 100%. I have a beagle here, so that's an easy choice.
There you go. If you could be any animal from the animal kingdom, which would you be?
Ooh, yo. I would say lion. King of the jungle.
Yeah. I love King of the Jungle, but they don't live in a jungle.
Yeah, but you know,
I know, yeah, no. It's just, I've never understood that saying.
actually, now that you've mentioned it, it actually makes sense. Like, they don't live in a jungle.
Yeah, it's just, it makes no sense. So, like, King of the Jungle would be like a gorilla, in my opinion, or a tiger, or
Yeah, that actually makes more sense.
I don't know how I could talk to you about changing that, but
yeah, now that you mentioned it, now you've made my mind go. Actually, I've been growing up in a lie. Every single.
yeah, it's not a lie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to burst that bubble for you.
Yeah, thank you. And now everyone's gonna see it as well.
I know. I'm just blowing everyone's mind there that lions don't live in a jungle, so they can't be king of the jungle.
Perfect.
Is there anything you're currently watching on Netflix that you recommend to viewers?
Yes, I'm a Peaky Blinders fan.
Nice.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders and Vikings. I love those two.
Okay.
Yeah. But we're busy with. It's not on Netflix. It's on a different website, but it's called SEAL Team.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're busy. Me and my girlfriend are busy watching that now.
Nice. We've actually got a few more fans' questions. I've completely brushed past them by accident, but it's fine. We could chuck them in anyway. Craig TM has asked, "How's the shoulder/arm?"
Yeah, shoulder's doing well. Went for scans and everything. There's no operation needed, so that's good news. So we're looking at 2 to 4 weeks, and I'll be back on the field.
And I can't get to see you in person because we've got Edinburgh. You've got Edinburgh next week, and obviously,
yeah. And I'm still
next time.
Well, next time when they come here, you have to fly up. Then easy as that.
If you can cover the flight, then that's fine.
Difficult.
I know it's so expensive. Like we always joke about like coming across just for like a weekend or a game or anything like that. But I mean, just for the flight, it's like £4,000. It's crazy money.
But that is in rands, but it sounds like a lot.
I dread to think how much that is in rands.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. £4,000. Oh my word!
Just for flights. That's not for a hotel or anything. That's just to get across.
It's better to watch it at home. Exactly. Have a beer.
Yes. that actually leads me on to my next one. What's your favourite social drink? So if you and the boys go out for a drink after the games, what are you after? Sorry, say again? What's the question? Like if you and the team go out for a victory drink, what are you drinking?
Oh, brandy and Coke.
Nice.
Brandy and Coke, yeah.
Fair enough. I found a theme there because we have had a South African on before, and they said brandy as well. So
no, brandy and South African go hand in hand. You can't go wrong with it.
Fair enough. I like that. What is your favourite film?
Favorite film? Yeah.
Yes.
I would say Hacksaw Ridge.
Nice. Classic.
Yeah, but if you go to cartoon and all of that, Moana. Moana is my favorite.
Nice. You can't beat that. I feel I could just picture you singing, watching it.
Yeah, no, I'll sit here on the couch and just enjoy myself watching Moana.
Good, quite right. As you should, as you deserve to be. If there was going to be a movie about your life, who would play Boeta Chamberlain? What actor would you have to play you?
My girlfriend is saying Matthew McConaughey. She thinks we look very similar, but I don't see it.
I'd have to see him with the beard again, but maybe.
No, I don't see that. Can it be anyone?
It could be anyone you want, just for good acting or that actually looks like you. It's up to you.
Yo. Just like a knife. I'm so bad with names. No, I'm gonna stick with him.
Matthew McConaughey, is that your answer? Is it?
I'm gonna stick with that. Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll chuck one out there, and you could agree or disagree. Just because of the facial hair.
Good.
A younger Jared Butler.
Younger Jared Butler. Okay, that can work with me.
Yeah, like Gladiator Jared Butler.
I'm happy with that one.
Wait, was it Jared Butler or was it Russell Crowe? One of them, they're the same person.
Names, yeah.
I always get those two mixed up, so I felt like I've said that and I meant the other one, but I'll put them both out there, so we can let everyone else decide.
Yeah, I at least know what you meant. So
yeah, that's good then. As long as you understand me, that's fine.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm on board.
Great. Jacko V has asked, how does a weekly schedule look for a professional rugby player?
Yeah, so Mondays is probably our longest days. We have to be at the stadium at 7:30 to grab a coffee with the whole team. 8 o'clock we start with our meetings, probably from 8 to 9. Forwards have their own meeting at 8 to 9 while we gym. Then we swap around. So 8 to 9 we'll have meetings and gym, and then go from 9 to 10. The other meeting or gym, whichever one you had. 10 to 11 we'll probably have like a short break, and then come back for the preview of the next week's match. Yeah. Then we'll have the backs will have their own meeting, forwards will have their own meeting. The kicking team, the defensive team, the attacking team will have their own meeting. And then after that, come together. And then we have a field session. And yeah, we probably finish on a Monday, 3:30. Tuesdays is your defensive days.
Okay.
Yeah. So you focus on just the defensive day, and the remainder of the squad, they prepare the other team's plays, what we saw, and then they run it against us so we can get familiar with it before we play against them the weekend. Wednesday is your active recovery day, so you'll come in just to do some extras in the morning, and then the rest of the day, your day to relax, do recovery and all of that. Thursdays you come in, say like 8 o'clock, then it's your performance, then it's our turn to our plays against the remainder of the squad.
Yeah.
Friday captain's run, Saturday play, Sunday off, Monday. That whole process just goes back to repeat.
I think that sounds exhausting.
Yeah, you're tired, especially with the humidity and the heat in Durban. Yeah, you're tired when you get home.
Yeah, I bet. It's all worth it because you get to do what you do.
No, it's like, yeah, it's not a job for me. It's something I love. So I can't say it's a job. It's
yeah. I'm the exact same with this. Like, there's so much stuff that I do behind the scenes that probably a lot of people would see as a job, but no, I love doing it. So that's not a job.
As long as you love what you do, it doesn't count as a job.
I don't think I'll ever get fed up of speaking to rugby players on a one-to-one.
Oh, I'll never be fed up with. I don't know. It's going to be difficult for me to stop playing rugby one day because I'm so used to the process.
You've got plenty of time to worry about that.
Yeah, no, I do. But the time goes quick. It
does. Yes, it does. I'll give you that. Do you have any tattoos?
No. I'm thinking of getting one. but not yet.
I was going to say, that was my next question. If you don't, what are you thinking of getting?
So I want one on my front arm, forearm.
Okay.
It's more religious than just putting something on my body for the sake of it.
Okay, that's fair.
I want to get the cross where Jesus was crucified.
Yeah. With
the clouds and the sun breaking through, of meaning this new life, birds flying around, and then get that on my forearm.
Nice, I like that. And I like how you said nothing like just pointless, like kind of like that.
But if something means to you, then get it.
I've got some tattoos that mean a lot to me, and I've got one like that that's just nice.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna walk up to someone and say, "Oh, what does this mean?" Does it mean something to you? Like, you're your own person. At the end of the day, you make your own choices.
Exactly.
If you're happy with it, then stuff the rest of the people that don't like it. It's not on them. So
exactly, yeah, it's not their problem. Exactly. Well said. I love that.
Yeah.
Do you have any hobbies away from rugby?
Golf.
Golf?
Yeah, I love golf. Every now and then we try and go fish as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the biggest fish you've caught?
Nah, probably. Well, we went out twice with the boat. Didn't have any success. So we just went to go catch bottoms. So probably got I would say 3 kg bottom. That's probably the biggest.
Nice. That's bigger than I've ever caught. I've never done fishing, so.
Oh really? No.
Over.
Try it.
My father-in-law just started it, so he's trying to get me into it. So we'll see.
Yeah.
See how it
goes. A lot of my teammates goes out in the kayaks.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, they go fish on the kayak and they catch big fish. Yeah, proper one.
What is your dream holiday destination?
Ooh.
Or your girlfriend's destination?
What is your destination? Her one is Greece. She loves it. Yeah, mine would be, I would say, Maldives.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, like the whole vibe of it. It's so relaxing. Yeah.
Very chilled.
Yes, you break away from so lekker there.
Maybe soon. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Yeah, maybe one day.
Maybe like in this like off season.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to start saving in for that.
I like that. What is your favorite food cuisine, like style of food?
Spare ribs.
What's that?
Ribs. Like this side of the animal.
Oh, the ribs. Sorry, ribs.
Or anything you can throw onto the barbecue. I'm happy with that.
That's fair.
As long as
nice barbecue.
I'm happy.
Beer or brandy and the barbecue going in the Maldives. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I can actually see it. That looks and sounds so lekker.
Anything possible.
Living up now.
You said it yourself. Dream high, aim high. There you go.
Yeah, no, that is true. That is true.
What is your favorite song or style of music?
The older I've gotten, the more I've liked the golden oldies. Like,
okay.
Yes, like there's a lot. Country Road, Living Next Door to Alice. All those type of songs. The older I've gotten, the more I've started enjoying that. Afrikaans music for me as well. I love it. And then there's a couple of like gospel songs that I enjoy as well.
That's fair.
I'm actually
nice variety, yeah.
All over the place.
I like that. That's how you're meant to have music. If you like a good song, it's a good song. It doesn't matter what genre it is.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, my playlist, something of everything.
It's what it's meant to be. You need sad songs. You need songs that build you up. You need just great songs. Yeah.
Got to find the right playlist when you have that big of a variety and you're on your way to the game day. Now you have to psych you. Like a drinking song comes up or something like that, and you're not in the vibe.
Yeah, 100%. Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Definitely too cold. Definitely too cold.
Interesting.
Too cold. Like you can always warm yourself up, but if you warm, there's only a certain amount part of the take off.
That's a very fair point. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I get hot too quickly as well. So definitely.
Okay. Oh, yeah, then. What's your favorite pizza topping?
Pizza topping, I would go with definitely bacon.
Bacon, nice.
Yeah,
awesome.
Bacon. And a lot of people don't like it, but pineapple on the wire.
No.
I'm assuming you're not one of them.
It's just a question we always keep in because it always causes some controversy.
Yeah, a lot.
Pineapple pizza. Oh, God. No.
Pineapple. Come on, you have to get Hawaiian pizza. You can't go wrong with it.
I might have to try it because there's so many guests that tell us to try it. So
yeah, do yourself a favor and try it.
Oh well, I'll even get it and tag you in it. There you go.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
There you go.
You eat it.
I will. I'll try my best. Final question for you today.
Yes.
One thing you'd like to be remembered for?
I would like to be remembered as just Boeta, not Boeta the rugby player. I don't want to be remembered as just a rugby player. I would rather want to have a bigger impact on people's lives off the field than on the field. So I would rather just be remembered Boeta, the person you see off the field. Because I think a lot of people out there play as your friend, just because of what I've achieved, what other people has achieved as well. But they forget that if you take that away, I'm still just a normal human being that does exactly the same thing as any other person in the world. So yeah, biggest impact that I want to have is be remembered as just Boeta the person and not Boeta the rugby player.
I love that. I absolutely love that because it's not about all the success or anything like that. It's about what's on the inside and you as a person.
Yeah, because I mean, take it 20, 30 years from now, people are gonna, or even longer, people are gonna forget about whatever you achieved. But you as a person, if you had a big impact on a person's life just by doing something small, that will stick to them. They will always remember that.
I love that, and I don't think we could top that. The book is now closed, and you've absolutely smashed it. So I can't thank you enough for agreeing to come on. Like I said in the intro, you are our first ever Sharks player. So regardless of what happens going forward, you've made history.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. It's been an honor to be on it. And I love chatting to you. And yeah, thank you for that so much. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome, and you're welcome back anytime, especially if Cam's here, because he'll jump at the time.
You just message me and I'll be on it.
I will do. I'll keep that in mind. But enjoy the rest of your day. Hope to see you back in the rugby field very, very soon.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're stuck with me now. Friends for life. That's
100%.
So
I agree.
Brilliant. This has been the final whistle with Boeta Chamberlain. We'll see you next time.